Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Socrates Russo Field in Union Township, Lawrence County, Pennsylvania, for tonight's matchup of the Ellwood City Wolverines and to the Union Scotties. Tonight's game is featuring the second game of the season. Ellwood City coming in at 0-1 with their loss to Brentwood last week. And Union comes in looking for their first win at 0-1 as well, as they lost to Canton. And Canton, they were scheduled to play Mohawk, but we all kind of know what's going on there at Mohawk. But so Canton, the school out in Harrisburg, decided to come in and take them on. A number 3 ranked school in the state was Canton, and I tell you, Union played them pretty competitive. Myself here, Thad Sturgeon, along with Brad Windhorst, producer and cameraman Dakota Marshall. Tonight, we certainly thank Union for letting us come here. However, not a real big press box here, so we're kind of standing out on the landing. And got the computers, everything set up, should be working well, but you probably won't hear much from Brad or Dakota tonight just because of the circumstances we're under. But anyway, we do want to thank Union for letting us come in here. So,
and one thing I'll add, there is a chance, we actually got the email from the athletic director here at Union. There is a chance that the internet may drop out, may come back, may be all over the place. So we are recording this. So just in case we do have issues, bear with us. If it ever stops on your side, refresh. I'm not going to tell you that it's your internet because I'll never do that as a customer or person talking to you. But what I'm saying is if it randomly stops, just keep refreshing. We're going to try our best to keep things rolling. We are recording this in high definition quality just in case this falls through. On your screen right now, Thad, we're talking about the WPIAL 2A MAC Conference standings. I'm just going to run through them so that way you have an idea what's going on. Beaver Falls Tigers, they played a competitive game there last week. I think it was 22-7 at one point, and they did prevail. So they're 1-0. Freedom beat Quaker Valley 24-12, so Freedom's 1-0. Neshannock won a pretty straightforward game in their contest last week. They're 1-0. Western Beaver won against Beaver, which Beaver has in the past couple of years kind of dropped off. Western Beaver's kind of the cream of the crop there. And then bottom end there, Ellwood, New Brighton, Mohawk, and Riverside.
Yep. All non-conference games so far, and I believe non-conference games again here this evening as we're just moments away from kickoff. And I'm not sure how the call actually went, but I do know that Ellwood City is kicking off. And
they went to Ellwood first and went like this, so I don't know if they
wanted
people
to
can't
defer.
see you on the screen when you go like that. So
I'm telling you, so you can explain.
Anyway, Caitlin Kreiser, the Intimidator, last week recorded her first tackle. Sophomore Caitlin Kreiser with the kick as we're getting ready to start off this game. Bear with us on names tonight. We're holding clipboards and not much for table.
Yep.
So we're going to do the best we can. Please bear with us. So Kreiser high, a kick there, and it's going to, I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but stopped there, jumped on alertly by one of the Union up men at the 30-yard line.
And so, Ellwood City just recovered it.
Ellwood got it.
I believe they're going to give it to Ellwood City. Are they not? I'm listening to the coaches at the same time. I don't think they did.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah,
First and 10 for the Scotties. And as we said last year, we were here last year, Union kind of handed it to Ellwood City last year. I believe it was 35-0, or it was Union Hill. But the public address announcer here, he is one of the best, very entertaining to listen to. So Union, their first play of the game. There's a handoff up the middle, and nice pursuit there by the Ellwood City defense. Whole front line there. 24, Mike Gunn. We'll be calling his name a lot tonight. The featured running back for the Union Scotties.
Pick up of 2 on the play. On the tackle.
I'll just have to listen to him. We'll just listen to him if we can.
Okay. I would say number 72 was the bottom of the pile for us. So,
second down and 8 now for the Union Scotties. Their first possession here of this tonight's matchup. Braylon Thomas back to pass, runs around there and going to be taken down, but nicely. But I think we're going to get a horse tackle there. Number 40, Declan O'Brien, the outstanding freshman, records the sack for about a 6-8 loss all the way back to the 28-yard line. However, there was penalty on the play, and it was it was a holding call.
Wow.
And I thought maybe he was
That
going to be
surprised
ticky-tacky
me.
with Declan with that tackle.
Right.
He did not get called for that, but there was a hold on that
And
play.
I think head coach Dan Bradley is waving it off to make it third down.
Yeah, I
It
like
is a
that
sack.
move. It is, it's going to bring up about a third and long. We'll call it from the 24-yard line.
Who do we officially have as quarterback for the Scotties? Was that
Braylon Thomas, number 2.
Braylon Thomas.
Braylon
Thank you very
Thomas,
much.
number 2, the quarterback. Just a junior. I'll get to that in a second. A very kind of tale of two age groups here tonight. So Thomas with a sidecar to his right on this 3rd and 16. Brings him in, settles in. Thomas around that right side. He wants to keep the ball and run. Makes the first man, slows him down, but nice defense there by the Wolverines. Declan O'Brien in there to slow down Thomas for minimal gain. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Wolverines, and the Wolverines could not have scripted this any better. The Union Scotties' first possession nets -5 yards.
Give credit to Declan O'Brien as well on the tackle. Just heard it from the announcer.
Yep. So, punt formation now, and Braylon Thomas, the quarterback, also will be doing the punting duties. And back for the Wolverines is Elijah Palmer McCain. A nice punt there, fair caught and caught there at about the 48-yard line. So, Elijah Palmer McCain with a fair catch. Going to spot the ball at about the 47-yard line. How far was that punt, Brad? Didn't get to write down where it was from. About 30-yard punt, I'm going to say.
They're going to say, what, the 48 officially?
Yeah, 47.
47, so
47.
only a 26-yard punt.
So Wolverines in nice field position here as their first possession. Sophomore Christopher Smiley. Hands off to Elijah Palmer. Came around that left side. He's got a seam. Makes his way up there. A nice pickup there on first down was Elijah Palmer McCain. Not sure if he got quite enough for the first down. He looks to be just inches short. Nope, they did give it to him. After review, it's going to be first down. A nice pickup there for Elijah Palmer McCain, the sophomore. The Wolverines now 1st and 10 from their 42-yard line. Smiley now in the shotgun, I formation behind him. There's a quick handoff there. Not much running room, but follows his way forward. I believe that was number 9, Luciano Gagrick. Yes, it was. Did you see a tackle there?
I did not.
The blue just all gels together for me. We're going to call it a host of Scotties. So pickup of about 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. 3 minutes gone here in this first quarter. 1 first down for the Wolverines. 2nd and short 7. Smiley now in the shotgun. Palmer McCain to his right. Going to be a quick pass out there and too far out of the Rot Street's hands of number 17, Brighton Mariacher. Ball falls incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd down now for the Wolverines.
I tell you what, looking at the screen there, he had an opportunity. If he catches that, then you never know. One shed blocker.
I like the play. Just the execution was not quite what we needed to see. So, on Wolverines' first 3rd down of the night, Smiley in the shotgun. Gagrick to his right. Back to pass. Quick, nice dump pass there to Gagrick.
First down.
Gagrick is going to get the first down. And, boy, a lot of things happened on that play, kind of that quick screen pass. Smiley was under duress, but was able to get the ball over that tall lineman in front of him into Luciano Gagrick's hand, and down the court he went.
Number 20 with the tackle.
Number 20 was the tackle. That is Caden Fisher, a senior for them. So Wolverines now with their 2nd first down, moving the ball here nicely on their first possession. So Smiley now in the shotgun. Elijah to his right. Hand off there to Elijah. Makes the first man Mitch around that left side. He goes. Going to be heavy, hit hard out of balance, but not after. I'm going to call it maybe a 9-10 yard gain. Yes, they're going to spot the ball at the 20-yard line.
I want to say 24 on the tackle.
I
or
think they're going to
driven
give him
out
the
of bounds.
first down
Yep,
as
that's
well.
another first down for the Wolverines. 3 first downs methodically going down the field right now. Mike Gunn with the tackle on that last play. So the Wolverines now at the 20-yard line. Doing it via the run and the pass on this drive. Smiley under center. Oh, no. I don't know. There's no flag on the play. I think the center hiked the ball, and Union quickly.
53.
So it's going to go as a sack. Jamal Mitchell is going to get credit for the sack. Going to be a loss of about 3 on the play. So a 2nd and 13. And on that play, the center and the line were just not on the same page. First negative play for the Wolverines tonight. Let's see if they can bounce back from that. Smiley got 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, man in the slot to the left. Back is Smiley, the southpaw.
He's
going
him.
to go deep.
Over top. Come
down
on.
there. Oh, just falls incomplete. Intended for junior Michael Walters. Walters staying there at 6'4", just was not able to get the ball.
And just what the coaches said in the box, that was a good ball, 100%.
It was a good ball, and just
maybe
it's time to jump a little bit.
Right,
and,
maybe a half foot higher, and you got him. But
yep.
a good look, good look.
It was a good look. And that's something we did not really see last week a lot. I think Coach Bradley maybe looking like we're going to stretch the ball down the field a little bit more than what we have. So big third down here for the Wolverines as the ball sits on the 23-yard line. Back is Smiley. Under pressure. Going to eludes one guy.
From it.
Gets down there. Oh, loses the ball, and I believe it goes out of bounds, but we'll see what the officials say. Smiley under duress by 3 big Union guys. And they're going to say the ball was fumbled.
Looks like they're going to spot it,
at the 25. They're going to spot it where he fumbled the ball. Correct, Brad?
Correct.
You can't forward the ball via a fumble if it goes out of bounds. I'll say it right here, Brad. That was a lucky bounce for the Wolverines.
Agreed.
But right now, the front line of Union is getting penetration. So on this big 4th and 15, Luciano Gagrick in the backfield. Looks like Smiley's changing the play, getting directions from Coach Bradley on the sidelines. Back to pass. Gets hit, throws it up there, and ball is intercepted. And I tell you, Smiley just took a big hit, but the intended receiver down there slipped and fell. I want to think that was number 17, Mariacker.
Yep,
was the
he
attempted pass.
He got the tackle on
He got the tackle. I mean, I know you want to be a StatCast guy, but Union would have been better off to let that ball fall incomplete. So, because right now the ball is sitting.
What is that?
On
about the 4-yard line? Yeah.
It's so hard to see from here.
Yeah, and so Union gets the first turnover of the night. The Wolverines had something going there, but just didn't really materialize.
By the way, that interception was by number 21, Don Jonke.
Quick handoff there, and really goes nowhere. I believe that was Gunn with
Mott, the announcer said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to say Mark Stanley, so it'd be the fullback 44, maybe? I heard Mark.
Oh.
Yep, Mark Stanley, number 44.
Did he get about, a yard?
Yeah, it's a short yard if that.
Okay.
Just looking at the sticks across the field. Maybe not the most brightly colored lines that we're going to see this year, Brad. I'm trying to be polite here.
I was just going to say, you're being nice.
So, Thomas under center. Hands off. Tries the left side this time. Number 44, Mark Stanley. And brought down there. Minimal gain once again, about 1.5 yards.
Possibly our 72 on the tackle.
Actually, he lost the yard. Yeah, they're going to say he
really
lost
no
the yard.
Gain. So give Ryder Grinnan credit for that tackle.
So here we go.
Yeah,
another big third
play
down.
here. 3rd down and 9. in the shadows, if the sun was pointing that way, of their own goalpost.
I tell you what, when we set up, the sun was right in our eyes.
Yeah,
it's
we got
perfect
a little
now.
overcast
It is
now.
perfect.
It's just perfect. It is a beautiful night for football. Any night's a beautiful night for football. But tonight, since we're outside, we really like it. So,
Watch for play action.
Yep, back to pass. He's got some time. Rolling out to his right, looking down the field. He directs traffic. Throws it down there, and a nice catch there by number 4, Matt Stanley. A big pickup. Put an asterisk by that third down conversion. Thomas to Stanley. That ball was on the 3-yard line, and it goes all the way out to about the 16-yard line. And Thomas was under pressure back there, but was able to elude. I know Brian was in there. Not sure who else.
Our number 20 was the tackler.
Okay.
Jackson Kerr.
So give Kerr credit with the tackle, but not after. Needed 8, got 13. Union alive for another 4 downs. Thomas going to run it to the right this time. He's got some blockers there. One man for Ellwood misses, and he's wrapped up there, but not after a 7-yard gain. Mariacker in there on the tackle.
As is Gavin Partridge and number 13.
Caden Daccio in there with the assist on the tackle. But nonetheless, about a 7-yard gain, I'm going to call it, for Braylon Thomas. So on this 2nd down and 3, Thomas again on the keeper, or tries to the left side this
Number
time.
4.
Got a flag come in there late.
Yeah, my apologies. Apologies. Number 4 is on that play.
Yep.
So that would be Matt Stanley.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, direct snap,
you're going to
direct
see a
snap.
lot of this.
I
yeah.
missed that, Brad.
Nope, you're good. I caught it the
Gray
last
with
second.
the tackle. Really
Holding
no
against
gain
Union,
on
I
that
believe.
play, and that's going to come back. That's holding.
And that's huge.
That is. Looks like the hold occurred at about the 24-yard line. Mark it off 10 steps. That's 2 holds now for Union in the early goings of this game.
Yep.
3:35, fast-moving first quarter here.
Back to the 15-yard line.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Early on here in this game, I would say Union's kind of shot themselves in the foot on a couple drives. However, Ellwood had momentum, but turnovers get you. They had 4 last week.
3 wide receivers on this side. Number 20, big boy there, tall, Caden Fisher, tight end.
Quick pass out there to number 24. Nice play there by Declan Gray to keep Mike Gunn at bay. Going to really, Thomas to Gunn, really not much, if any, gain on that play. And I like what the Wolverines defense did there. Declan Gray knows for that football, got in there, but had some help around him that really limited to what Gunn could do.
One of our keys to the game was limit big plays.
And I completely agree with
right
that.
now, so far, Ellwood, yeah, they're giving up a little bit of yardage here. 5-6 yards, that's fine. No big plays.
Right. So another big 3rd down here. Union is 1 for 2 on 3rd downs so far this evening. Thomas back to pass, gets some pressure, rolls out to the right, throws it down there, finds a seam. Oh, and falls incomplete.
Number
intended for Stanley.
Broken up by number 26 for us.
Yes, 26.
Number 26, Dante Pierce, the sophomore back there, broke up the play. And I tell you, Stanley had a seam there, but quickly closing was Dante Pierce to make the ball fall incomplete. So punt formation now for Union on this 4th and 11. Ball is on their 15-yard line. Wolverines forthcoming on their 2nd possession. Probably going to get pretty good field position once again. Elijah Palmer McCain back to receive the kick.
Oh, here we go. Get a return in.
Nice kick.
He
goes
waved
for
it.
the.
That's okay.
No, I like that. The fair
Yep.
catch there by Elijah. You got a gunner, number 27.
Yep.
Cam Taylor coming down hard from that far side of the field.
Here's the thing, too. You're still on the opposite side of the field.
Yes, exactly. You're starting when anytime you can start a drive in your opponent's territory,
right,
is a great thing. So credit to the Ellwood City defense. Union really not doing too much on their first 2 possessions. Now let's see what Ellwood City can do on their second possession. Got 3 first downs on that first drive, but was intercepted on a 4th down play. So Smiley now in the shotgun. Sidecar to his right, hands off there to Elijah Palmer Kane. Tries that left side. Not much running room there for Elijah. Number 7, Maddox Thompson, and number 44, one of the Stanley boys in there to slow him down for really no gain on the play. The Stanleys, we'll see them on the basketball court, and you also see their dad teaching at Ellwood City, teaching math there in Ellwood City. Mr. Stanley was a standout basketball player for his Union Scotties.
Was. And if I'm correct, he's got a couple records.
Yeah, he's top 15 all-time scoring for Lawrence County. So Ellwood City now on this 2nd and 10, back to press is Smiley. Under pressure, stays in there. Ball's intercepted by number 25, Grayson Blakely. Intended receiver was number 5, Daylon Curie. And I think really we're sometimes forgetting how young this Ellwood City team is. And I'm not making excuses for them. 44 players on that roster, and 35 of them are freshmen and sophomore. Curie was open for that split second, but he threw into really double coverage there that time. Did Smiley, and a nice play there.
If there is one consolation, at least we're on the opposite side of the field, so kind of not big of a momentum shift other than just turning the ball over.
Turnovers, and last week we saw points off of turnovers.
Yes.
Let's hope they minimum that this week. Thomas now flips it out there to number 24 around that right side. Hit there by number 20, but he keeps forward progress all the way down. He was hit by Jackson Kerr, but he kept going. Was Mike Gunn, the 6', 175-pound running back, junior, and he's going to get all but about 9 yards on that play. And I think, Ellwood City's defense has been good, but we've seen this a couple times now where they've given up 6, 7 yards on first down. Lucky for them, Union has kind of shot themselves in the foot with a hold call here and there to make that sticks even longer. Bunch of wideouts here to the left side and one on the right as Thompson is in the shotgun, sidecar to his right. He sends him in motion. Going to be a quick pass, and he's going to go deep.
Oh, he's got him.
Airs it out to number 4, and
Good
number
coverage.
4, lucky for the Wolverines, Matt Stanley, the intended receiver, turned. If he'd have kept running, he would have ran a long way.
I think the other thing, too, is if he would have thrown it to him sooner, he was open, and then the free safety there, number 20, Jackson Kerr, he came over and made it a little bit difficult.
Right. Jackson Kerr, he's just a freshman, 5'10", 175 pounds, but I will tell you, I've been impressed with his speed
100%.
early on here.
And we heard his name with Lennon Lloyd last week.
Right.
Guys that we don't know the names 100% just yet, but folks,
because
they're up and coming.
They came onto the team this year.
Yep. Here's another one, Thad. Another 3rd and 1. Now, this is a little bit 3rd and 2 or so.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. Still in the shotgun is Thomas. And I just have to question if this will be a keeper. Wants to send him in motion.
Oh, there's a flag. It should be.
I think.
Nope, timeout.
No, a timeout. There was something there that Thomas did not like, and I believe it was in a formation style thing. So, timeout now for Union. Their first of the night, 2 remaining. I want to talk just real quick about the coaches. Kim Nidbala here is a first-year coach now for Union, and as we all are well aware, Coach Bradley, the new coach here for Ellwood City. Coach Bradley has played here before at his prior school, Our Lady of Sacred Hearts. Was a 1A school, so they would have played against Union. So Coach Bradley is somewhat familiar with Union.
Right. And on top of it, Kim, if I'm correct, that's the guy I emailed for us to be here tonight. So he's also the athletic director as well.
Yes, he is. I did see that. So little side notes we try to keep you posted on. But just a minute 8 left here remaining in this first quarter. A 3rd down and 2. I believe to this point, we'll have all the official stats for you at halftime. Of course, we're going to let you watch the Union Scotties Band and the Ellwood City blue band, but Brad will have the stats here for you. But Union to this point is 1 for 3, I believe, on third downs, Brad.
Right. Ellwood's got 29 yards. Union so far 25 yards. So it's back and forth right now.
It is back and forth, and no big plays by anybody.
Correct.
3rd and 2 now. Sends a man in motion. It's Thomas. He's going to be a keeper. Finds the seam. He's going to get enough for the first down, maybe a little bit more, all the way up past midfield, taken down there by number 6 for the Wolverines, Gavin Partridge, but not after a 16-yard gain, 18-yard gain on 3rd and 2. And I'll tell you, Brad, if we're going to be critical of the Wolverines right now, a little trouble wrapping up Thomas. He was hit. You're not going to arm tackle that 6'2", 180-pound junior.
Yeah, I think we also indirectly kind of jinxed him there. That was one of the first big plays of the night.
That's one of the big plays. Thomas now kicks out there to Gunn. Around that right side. Quick pursuit there was Kerr. Makes a miss. Up forward goes Gunn. I'll just say it's something out of nothing there on that right side. And there's not much running between the tackles by Union here tonight, Brad. And I think it's going to be really key for them linebackers, the free safety in Ellwood City, to shoot that gap on that left or right side when they're going that way. And pick up of 4 on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Low snap. This time Gunn tries the left side. Nice block there. Blocked out Marioka, but a nice run by Gunn. Followed his blocks all the way down to the 30-yard line.
R55 with the initial hit.
So Maddox Singer with the initial hit, but not after. What was that gain, Brad?
Well, we see we got 31-yard line. That would be a gain of about 11 yards.
That is the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick timeout as we end this first quarter with no score, 0-0. Welcome back, folks, to the second quarter here of this matchup between the Union Scotties and the Ellwood City Wolverines. Started the second quarter with a 1st and 10 for Union at the 31-yard line. Handoff there to number 4, Stanley. Dances away around, makes a man miss. Around that left side, you got to wrap him up. On that left side goes Stanley. There's a flag. It needed to be done.
Thad, we just called that one.
He gets all the way down to the end zone, but I think he might have stepped out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play, and it's really going to be I'll call it a crack block or a hold.
Yeah, I want to say it's going to be a block.
Stanley made a lot of people miss there from Ellwood. Great cuts by Stanley. But
I think one of the linemen, unfortunately, got a little too much jersey and pushed somebody over illegally from behind.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
So that yardage is going to count. The question is where it's marked at, which I think they're marking it 20-yard line-ish, somewhere in that range.
So waiting from the official. Well, that's against Ellwood?
Mm-hmm.
What is that call?
I don't know. That may be that
helmet
new
to
rule.
helmet. It's a helmet to helmet.
Yeah, and it makes absolutely no sense.
Well, as any time
does
you
anything
go back
make sense?
and review the games afterwards tonight at ecwolverines.com. So the play stands helmet to helmet.
Wow.
Matt Stanley with the run, and that ball was on the 31-yard line.
And they get a first down from it.
Yes, and the yardage.
I think it's going to be at
They're going to call
2-yard line, 3-yard line.
So they declined the penalty because he went all the way down to the 2-yard line. A 29-yard run, big plays, 20-plus yard plays. So first down, goal for the Union Scotties. Strike, ready to strike here. Everybody, well, one wide out to right, one to the left. And that's a keeper by Thomas, and he finds his way into the end zone for the 2-yard keeper for the first score of the night. The Union Scotties take the lead 6-0, 11:42 remaining. That drive set up mainly by the 29-yard run of Matt Stanley. So the extra point forthcoming. So kind of a strange turn of events, and I apologize. I thought there was going to be a hold or a crack block on that play and ended up being against the Wolverines. So looks like they're going to go for 2. Thomas in the shotgun. Everything's going to be coming right. Thomas throws it deep down there. Oh, what a catch! Highlight reel catch by number 20, Caden Fisher. The senior gets the one-hand grab, pulls it in, makes the score 8-0. Big-time momentum change here for the Union Scotties. That was a good catch. Quick timeout here. 8-0 Union Scotties. We're back, folks, here at 11:42 remaining. Union Scotties just completed that 73-yard drive, which took 8 plays, mostly by the run, and then, of course, the 2-point conversion, the nice catch there by the Union Scotties. So here we are with the kickoff.
I love it. Number 66, Robert McCurdy. Something that is legendary at Ellwood. We always have a lineman kicking off. This is awesome.
So back to receive. Standing at our 20-yard line is Elijah Palmer McCain and Dante Pierce. Remember last week, Dante found his way and ran one back, 65, 70 yards. There's a line drive kick taken there by Dante at the 18-yard line. Up the middle he goes, makes a man miss around that left side, tries to keep his balance, and a great second effort to get an extra 8 yards was Dante. Brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line. So a 22-yard return there for Pierce, giving the Wolverines nice field position here. 1st and 10. We're going to mark it right around the 40-yard line. So the Wolverines now at this 1st and 10. Getting a little sun glare. I don't know if you're able to hide that with the camera. I'm getting in my eyes, Dakota. I don't know if you're getting
trying,
it or not.
but how I got to zoom.
Wait about 8 minutes and it'll be gone. There's Smiley. Handoff there to Elijah Palmer. Getting around that right side. Finds the hole. Spins. Nice roll there. All the way down to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 18 for the fast-moving Elijah Palmer McCain with a spin move there at the end to pick up about 5 more extra yards.
Number 7 on the tackle for Union.
Maddox Thompson with the tackle for Union. So another first down for the Wolverines. That's their 4th or 5th so far of the contest. They're able to move the ball. Just got to minimize the turnovers and finish drives. Oh, man, looks like a blitz there. Handoff to Elijah Palmer and taken down by the big guy, number 53, Jamal Mitchell. He stands at 6'2", 200 pounds. Following his way forward was Elijah Palmer. McCain going to pick up about 2 on that play. Going to bring down a 2nd down and 8. Ball resting on the 42-yard line.
I tell you what, that was man versus man
Yeah.
on that play.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Smiley now under center. Hobo switches to the right side. There's a handoff there. Just he was one arm tackle away from breaking that one, was Dante Pierce.
I want to say number 53 again on that tackle.
53, Jamal Mitchell with the tackle. Give him, 3 yards on that play for Dante Pierce. Give him 2 yards. They bring up a 3rd down and 6. Wolverines wanting to answer, or needing to answer, that 73-yard scoring drive by the Union Scotties.
And I know it's early. This is definitely 2 down. 100%. 100%.
Smiley surveys. Movement. Doggone it.
Now that may change.
Yeah, you're going to bring him back 5 yards. I think Smiley was just maybe trying to see what the defense was going to do under center. So that penalty, the Wolverines' first penalty of the night, I do believe, Brad.
Yep.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10.
Well, technically the second.
Yeah, second.
Technically
but the first one that they accepted. So big 3rd down here for the Wolverines. Ball just laying inside the 45-yard line. So Mariacker out this way along.
I think
We're going to have a timeout.
Yep, timeout
for
Ellwood.
The Ellwood City Wolverines. Folks, as many of you know, in the Ellwood City area, we got a new field coming. I'm sure you've seen the pictures on all of social media. So we're very excited about that and the upcoming games here in a couple weeks. But as you enter the stadium, you'll see that we got some great sponsors that help with the Football Booster sponsors. Our championship club, that's Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. Ellwood City Transit Zone of Tours. Mary Jo's Catering, Joey's Place, the Dooney Petricola Memorial Scholarship Fund, Armstrong Cable, and of course, Dave's Hometown Shop and Save. A shameless plug. I did it last week. I'm going to do it again this week. Stop in there tomorrow, this weekend, get some of that great farm fresh picked sweet corn. Brad, ask me how I know it's fresh.
Thad, how do you know it's fresh?
Because I'm the guy that picks it every day. My dad and I pick that.
Unbelievable.
And but hey, Dave and Tammy in there, they want fresh produce. They reached out to our farm a couple years ago. They're handling it for us. Stop by and get there. Touchdown Club, D4 Investment Properties, the T-Box, signed by Sam. The Color Center, Venezi Sporting Goods, Diamond Dance Academy, Campers Inn RV. We'll get to the field goal sponsors on the next time out. But folks, support these local businesses that are supporting your school functions. That's the best way to say thank you, is walk in there and purchase something from these great sponsors. 3rd and 10, Smiley in the shotgun, under pressure, throws it out there. Ball falls incomplete.
I want to say,
Was
a 5.
It was intended.
Something 5. Oh, Declan Gray, I believe.
Okay. So that's going to make up a 4th and 10 now for the Wolverines. Ball just inside the 45-yard line. Something the Wolverines did okay last week was converting some 3rd downs. Defensively, they held Brentwood to 2 for 12 on 3rd downs. But tonight, we are in a shotgun on this 4th and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line. Needs to get to just inside the 35. Smiley, back to pass. He looks left, looks right. Oh, he's hit as he throws the ball, and the ball falls incomplete. Good defense there by Union to break things up. Just too much pressure for Union brought more than what the Wolverines could handle. So turnover on downs. Union Scotties will start with pretty good field position. Ball just inside their 45-yard line. So the Wolverines getting some things done on offense, just not quite being able to pull the trigger to finish.
So there's an uncovered wide receiver on this
yes,
area.
Yeah, they got him now. They got him now. So I saw that just as you said it. There's Thomas, pitch out there to Gunn around that right. Oh, big time hit. Gunn
Jackson
hits
Kerr.
to number Jackson Kerr, and give Kerr some credit, the freshman, stepping in there He knew he was going to hit. He did not give ground. But give credit to Dunn for a pickup of about 5 yards. Ball sitting just in midfield. 9:13 remaining here. Lots of time in this second quarter. But I think if you're the Wolverines right now, you don't want to see yourself down 2 scores.
Right. We saw that against Brentwood. We got down 2, and it did not end
and
well.
I mean, we outscored Brentwood in the second half.
We did.
But we could not make up the ground that they lost in the final minutes of that second half. Gunn around the left
How's it
side.
not blocking it
Makes
back?
an error. Makes a man miss. Coming the other way. Oh, big time hit there. Losing a lot of ground on that play.
We got Kerr, number 24, and Gavin Partridge.
4 was in there, and as well as Gavin Partridge.
And Jackson Kerr once again.
Luciano Gagrick, I want to think. 6 and 9. I'm getting them mixed up. Sorry about that. But really, a loss of 4 on that play. Gunn would have been more advised just to drop the head and go forward and not try to gain ground. The backside pressure, give Ellwood City defense credit for staying home to keep them from coming the other way. So a big 3rd down and 9 here.
We've been saying
Wolverines would love to see a 3 and out here.
We've been saying
drive.
it all night long. 3rd down, third down.
Right.
3 wide receivers on the close side here.
Yep, there's Thomas.
That's
Goes
where they're going to be
back.
looking.
Throws the ball down there. Ball's intercepted by Declan Gray at midfield. Big time. That's what we're looking for. Declan Gray just read the eyes of Thomas that time and picked the ball off. Ball was thrown a little bit short, but Gray was there for the interception. Ball gets turned over now. Ellwood City, a little bit of life here all of a sudden. Ball just inside their territory. The 49.5-yard line. So basically a 3 and out with the interception for Union. Wolverines just need to get some momentum here.
Right. Kind of maybe follow up with what Union's doing. Run on the outside edge. Get them out in the open.
Yep. There's Smiley. Hand off there to Elijah.
Oof.
Kid hits quickly.
Good fill.
In the backfield. Staying at home.
Number 8, I believe.
Was number 8.
Wow.
Brennan Porter, the 6', 190 junior. The Union Scotties, 26 on the team. Heavy on the upperclassmen. 10 seniors, 9 juniors, and just 3 sophomores and 3 freshmen. So a seasoned team here by Union. Because quite honestly, you don't have much other options with not very freshmen and sophomores playing. So no gain on the play there for Elijah Palmer McCain. 2nd and 10, Smiley under center.
Declan Gray's under.
Fumbled the ball. Was that Gray?
And that's what it was. It was Declan Gray switching at quarterback.
Yep.
I think they fell on it, though.
Yep. So fumble, but was recovered. So 3rd and long. Now back in is Smiley at quarterback. I missed that Gray coming in there. Apologize, Brad. Good call. So another 3rd down and 10. I'd give good money for a 3rd and 2 sometime in this game. 2 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left. Smiley, quick pass out there to Mariacker, but not much gain on that play. Got it down to the 45-yard line. Number 10 in coverage, Elijah Booker with the shore tackle. So that's going to bring up 4th down and a long 5, let's call it 6. I like the play there with Mariacker, but, give Booker credit for not letting Mariacker get anywhere.
It's another decision here by head coach Dan
Ball's
Bradley.
in Union territory.
Yeah.
At the 46-yard line. 6:02 remaining.
I don't mind them
Fast-moving
going for it
here.
if they go for it. Listen, non-conference game.
3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, and Union's going to bring the house. You watch it. Low snap, handoff there to Elijah, and he is met there, stacked up. Number 3 was in there. I don't have him on the roster. So ball gets turned over on downs. And ball's going to be sitting right there at the 45-yard line. So really both offenses kind of sputtering here in this second quarter. As I said, we'll have all the halftime stats here after we get to enjoy the bands. So Union now 5:43 remaining, 2 timeouts, no need to rush. Thomas under center, I formation, 2 wide outs to the left. quick handoff there to Stanley. Drives his way forward, did Mark Stanley. Maddox Singer in there to slow him down. I think holding on from the backside was number 28 for the Wolverines, Ethan Patterson.
Yep.
But nice forward movement there by Stanley. Thank you.
Yep, gain of 4.
We're going to have a 2nd down and 6. Rolling clock here. And once again, I say it last time, I'll say it again, the Wolverines defense needs to step up here, maybe get that another turnover, just get a stop in these final minutes of the 2nd quarter. Thomas handoff there to Gunn around the left side. It's a foot race, and he's got some speed. Rolls his way all the way down. We'll see where the official marks it. I think he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Out of bounds, stops the clock.
Driven out of bounds by Jackson Kerr, number 20, once again.
Credit Jackson Kerr, but not after about a 10-yard gain for a Union 1st down. Clock has stopped with the out-of-bounds play. Ball resting right on the 41-yard line. So Thomas in the shotgun. Going to try a jet sweep. Not seen this so far tonight by number 4, Matt Stanley. Weaving his way through. A nice pickup there down to the 30-yard line. Picks up another 10 yards. Give him 11 for senior Matt Stanley. Kind of seeing a balanced attack here between Gunn. He ran for a bunch of yards last week. And Matt Stanley now getting some carries too and being effective.
55 on the tackle.
Maddox Singer with a tackle. They said not after a 10-yard gain. Union here, moving the ball. Seeing a few different kind of plays. The first time we've seen that jet sweep. There's Thomas on the keeper. Stutter steps, makes a man move. Goes all the way forward down to about the 20. Oh, dude, you got to throw the flag. Thank you. Ill-advised play there by Mason Benedict. And his coach is just telling him that you just cost us 15 yards. A nice run there by Thomas. Gets it down. Would have been a pickup of about 8 on the play, but dead ball foul, personal foul. They're going to march that back 15 yards. Boy, that's why as a coach, I just think
and
that's why
the thing.
I don't coach.
I think because it was after whistle, the down does count because it was after the whistle, so it's 2nd down now too because it wasn't part of the play because I heard them say it. So it is 2nd down now. So not only the 15-yard penalty after the play was finished, it's 2nd down. Wow.
So number 70, the big guy, offensive lineman, 6'2", 250, on the sidelines, in some discomfort. It's not a leg. I just getting some attention by the trainers. But 6'2", 230, they're going to want him back in there as soon as he's ready. So after the 15-yard penalty, the ball's all the way back to the 40-yard line. Wow, talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Going to bring up a 2nd and long. Going to call it 20. Ball at the 40, need to get to the 20. And so Union now. And I don't know, we got a play clock here. It's down to 6. They're going to need to call timeout. They don't seem to be in a hurry and seem content to do that. Yes, timeout by Union. It'll be 2nd and 20. Ball on the 40-yard line. Hey, get you back to a couple of them sponsors that we certainly do appreciate in the Field Goal Club at Pagonis Chiropractic, Mobros Lawn Specialist, Spokane Orthodontist, Steffler Window and Cleaning, Allen's Lawn Care. I got one here earlier today, and my phone is in the pocket. Gagrick Brothers Painting. And then, of course, as always, the funeral homes in town, Sam Teolis, Turner Funeral Home, and Toman Funeral Home and Cremation Service. They will be the last to let you down.
And not only that, Thad, they're in my backyard.
Yes, they are. you share a driveway with
quite
the
literally
Toman
with you.
Funeral Home.
Yeah.
So, once again, we do appreciate all of the great supporters of that. Every Thursday night, they've been doing it since I think Adam gave up the rib. They have the Thursday night dinners here for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Did you get that one?
I did.
Okay, good. If you got to explain it, it's not that good. But last night, the Thursday night dinner was the Twaddell family. So we certainly do thank the Twaddell family for that Thursday night dinner. No small task, feeding 44, 46 hungry football players and coaching staff. So thank you to the Twaddell family for the Thursday night dinner. 2nd and 20, momentum killer is what I call them. Penalties, especially dead ball foul penalties. But let's see if Union can do something here. 3 wide outs to the left. Thomas in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Gonna try bubble screen out there to number 7. Zigs and zags, and a nice tackle from behind was Maddox Thompson with the catch. Declan Gray is down.
Player down.
And not sure who the Ryder Grinnan. Good heads-up play there by Ryder to get the tackle. So, but we do have an injury timeout here as Declan Gray is laying on the on the grass in some discomfort. He went down pretty quick. Trainer Travis is there taking a look at things. So we don't like to speculate, and as standard procedure, we kind of pull the camera away just to, out of respect for the person laying there in discomfort or some kind of pain. But 3:33 remaining in this second quarter. The play picked up about 5 yards, so it's going to be a 3rd and 15 now for Union. They do have 1 timeout remaining.
And this is a big play for the Wolverines here. You got to keep it just single digits right before halftime.
Yes, I agree.
Get the ball back, maybe make some momentum. I'm not necessarily saying that you need to score points here, but I would like to see some yards and get something going in the right momentum, because right now, if you're Union, run the clock, run the ball, nice and easy, make some bubble screens, little simple dump-offs, let the guy out in space, and all of a sudden one of those plays may become a 30, 40-yard gain for a touchdown. So Ellwood's got to be careful here.
And Ellwood has been able to minimize that.
Yes.
There's a few times there were some yak yards after the catch, but it wasn't the end zone stopping the guy. There was an Ellwood guy there to make the stop.
I know temperature-wise, it's about 86 degrees when they kicked off, so I know temperature's going to play into this a little bit.
Declan Gray walking off the field on his own power, and don't appear to be limping or anything, but
yeah, I think he just got rolled up in because he was in that mess there a little bit.
Every precaution is taken.
Yes.
I don't care what
and
team
our
it is.
trainer.
And,
talk about our trainer.
Yep, Travis, he's the man. So, wait a minute. Why is the ball? There was really not much gain on that last play.
Right.
Going to be 3rd, and I was looking at the first down stick. So, Thomas hands off there to Stanley, makes a man mix. Another man mix, rolls his way forward. Mariacker meets him and forms a wall, and down he goes. Maddox Singer in there as well as, yep, Mariacker was in there. I think Hobel was in there too. So
another player down for us.
Oh, another player down for the Wolverines.
If you saw that play, number 44, Mark Stanley with a big block on this right side. Wow.
Looks like Jackson Kerr.
Yes, Jackson Kerr down right now.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, 28,
oh,
not 20.
I saw that too. 28, Ethan Patterson. And I think it's almost looking like a cramp issue here, the way it's looking. They always want to jump up quick. And Travis was there. Hey, get you going. But not sure, a cramp. He's walking off the field with some help.
He's not putting any pressure
Not
on that
really
leg.
any weight on that left side is junior Ethan Patterson getting helped off the field. So going to bring up a 4th and 12 for Union. Big play here for both teams as the ball's sitting right at the 32-yard line. We'll have, did you hear that? Mars is beating
Newcastle 22-7.
So Brad will have some halftime out-of-town
you better
scores.
believe it.
A big game over there. Laurel and Neshannock.
Big one.
Going on. So, big 4th down here, and, oh, man, that's not what that coach is going to do.
Scotties.
Timeout now for the Scotties.
And that means they're out of timeouts.
That's their last and final timeout with 3:13 remaining here in the second quarter. Had a busy week here at EC Wolverines. Brad been checking out a lot of things. We had golf, we had tennis. The girls' volleyball team is now 2-0.
And more importantly, a little update on that. We do have a game tomorrow. So
We
they
do.
are officially playing tomorrow. We will have the broadcast. Don't expect a link until tomorrow at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. So, okay, we will have that. They're adding a little bit of time, looks like, back onto the clock. But anyway,
No, that was out of timeout.
Yeah, they're just letting them know out of
okay. I thought
timeouts.
I thought his hand was open. Would have done that. And a busy week coming up this week. As Brad said, we will be covering the girls' first home game tomorrow. I believe that's at 11 o'clock. JV varsity.
Second home game.
Yeah, second home game.
Listen, the schedule has changed so many times.
Yeah, I know,
It's ridiculous.
This game
It's
was
all,
to be,
every sport's
It's
that
against
way.
Riverside. It was
Yeah,
going to be Tuesday night.
JV
and now
11,
Saturday.
varsity at noon.
Yep,
Okay.
11 and
And next week, there's a junior high game on Wednesday. And we will be traveling football-wise down to Carlington to take on those. As always, log on ecwolverines.com. Check out Brad Windhorst on his Twitter handle. And, of course, subscribe to our YouTube page, and you will be alerted every time we go on air. 4th and 12 here. Union back to pass. Under a little bit of pressure. Got him.
13. He got him. Number 13 and 40.
13 was in there for the Wolverines. Great play by sophomore Caden Daccio coming from the backside, putting on the pressure for the sack. And that was Declan O'Brien in there to seal the deal for the sack. Turnover on downs. How much they lose on that sack? About
Where are we at? 44-yard line?
45.
45. So that was a big loss of
about
13.
13. And turnover on down. So the Wolverines now, all 3 timeouts remaining. No,
2.
the board has 2. I missed one there.
Yep.
2 timeouts remaining, 3:05 remaining. Lots of time for sophomore Chris Smiley out there. So 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Smiley back to pass. The lefty. Under pressure,
Oh,
taken
boy.
down all the way back at the 35-yard line. I love how Smiley's been standing in a pocket, but that pocket collapsed quickly.
Yes. And that
Just not getting time to let the receivers get downfield.
And not going to lie, that was another one of our keys to the game was keep the pocket for passing, and that may be the first time we've seen that tonight where it's blown up that quickly.
Yeah, it came in quick. I did not get the person who made this.
I know number
think
8.
number 7 was in there
Okay,
also.
Maddox
7 and 8.
Thompson.
Yep.
And as well as Brennan Porter. Porter making some plays here in this second quarter. 2nd and 19 now.
There you
Nice pass to Mariacker underneath. I like that play. Did not gain a lot, about 4 yards. No, that was Hobel. I beg your pardon. Hobel with the catch. Gets the ball out to the 40-yard line. Just a little over 2 minutes remaining here for the Wolverines, but it brings up a 3rd and 15. Boy, it's just when you have struggling offenses, we're seeing it on both sides. And good thing to see over there on the sidelines, Declan Gray running on the track. Looks like waiting to get him cleared, and he just got the pat on the shoulder. He's fine on the helmet. I think he's going to find his way back into the game. So on this 3rd and 15, and the Wolverines seem to be letting the
I'm
clock.
okay with this. Yeah, let the clock run down, take the timeout, leave the less amount of time on there just in case something happens. Good play.
So that's a comment that is opinion-based more than fact-based, because other people may not share that same opinion.
Not here, though, on the broadcast. Not at all.
Oh, no. We never differ anything. So anyway, you're probably right, Brad. Anyway, $1:29 remaining in this second quarter. Union leading the contest 8-0. 3rd and 15. Ball resting on the 40-yard line.
And Ellwood has 1 timeout remaining.
Yep. We're going to try this week that I was talking to Brian Partridge. I was talking to Kurt Augustinelli, Dr. Shipley. We're going to probably get a it's a little bit of a secret, but it's not really. We're going to try and get a promo video flying over the football field and kind of use it as a little bit of a preview. So whenever we have that first home game, we can actually show some video of stuff.
Do we know when that first home game is going to be?
Well, it's sounding like it's going to be Beaver Falls.
Okay.
Not. It could change, because if they put the track in faster than what we expect, which is possible.
Which I understand, they have to put the track in and it has to cure. So if you're driving past and you see everything looks good, they want that track to cure.
Time.
And all the equipment's there. You can kick the can down the road and do it into spring, but you got good weather now, so they want to get that done.
And we want to do it right.
Sure. Yeah,
we want to do it right.
It's done right. But it is
not referencing Newcastle.
It is looking beautiful. No,
all right.
You can't do that.
No, I can't. 3 wide receivers on the close
people,
side.
3rd and 15. Handoff there to Dante Pierce. Makes
there
a man miss. Rolls all the way up to the 50-yard line.
I'm going to say number 20 on the tackle.
Of about 11 on the play. Tackle there by Caden Fisher. So we got a 4th down. Minute 13 remaining. Going to be 4th, and we're going to call it a short 5.
Now that playbook opens up here a little bit with this 4th down. Again, you may run a little bit of clock, but now I'm kind of like.
You got about a 21 second differential between the play clock and the game clock.
If they get this first down, expect them to go no huddle real fast.
Well, you got 1 timeout remaining.
Yep.
Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And the clock stops on a first down, too.
10 seconds.
3 wide receivers on this close side.
Oh, almost moved. They did move. Yep. That's going to stop the clock.
Now the question is
who? No, I
that was quick. That was quick. Offsides.
I think that was pretty.
Yeah.
So that's going to get you that first down you wanted.
How about that?
So going to march off the 5 yards for the offsides by Union, and that's going to move the sticks. Wolverines now at the 44.5-yard line. 35 seconds remaining. And as we said, Wolverines has 1 timeout.
Clock's running now, so they got to hurry up.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, get a hurry up. Get lined up. 3 wide receivers close side again. Down to 20 seconds. That cost them 10 seconds.
Yeah, it did. It's just tough. You got to have that play ready. Smiley, low snap, but he gets the ball, throws it up there, all the way downfield. And
he caught it.
Mariocker with the catch. There was some bumbling and tumbling down there. The ball gets washed around a little bit, and Mariocker, with a sure-handed senior, gets a hold of the ball. So that ball is, I'm not sure where it's marked at yet. It looks like at about the 11-yard line. So a pickup of
33 yards.
33 yards. Wolverines knocking on the door. They still have that 1 timeout.
I think they just used it.
They used it now.
Yeah, good call.
So 11 seconds remaining. Wolverines knocking on a door here with 11 seconds remaining. The biggest play for the Wolverines tonight. And, Mariocker, let me check. I think he's standing at about 6'4".
They officially list him 6'1", but I don't think that's accurate either.
Yeah, I don't know.
That 200, yeah, he's got a good frame.
Yes,
and here's the thing, too. With that timeout, you've got 2 plays here at the end zone. You got about 2, maybe even 3. But you got 2 plays here, 3 plays here, maybe a pistol, maybe roll, kind of do like what Union has done. Roll the quarterback out, let everybody drag.
Yeah, I think you gotta.
And he's lefty,
right?
Which means the ball is on the close side, on the far side,
right?
Which means he's got
he's got the long field
exactly
to come to the left.
Not saying it's possible, but maybe a fade off here. We got the tall guys on the far right side.
Right.
Just lob it up, maybe get something.
Dump it over the middle.
Exactly, that too.
So here we go. Sends a man in motion. Back to Smiley. Throws it out there to Elijah. And he alertly gets out of bounds. Takes out half the band and the official. Nimble feet. He stayed on his feet. So 6 seconds remaining. Going to bring 2nd down. I think that play was kind of designed. If something's there, go.
Yep. If not, get out of bounds.
Elijah, if it's not there, get out of bounds. And he did. Alertly did that. So 6 seconds.
What? 3 wide receivers?
Yeah, 3 on the short side. Or 2 on the short, 1 on the left. And I thought he was going to send back to pass to Smiley. There's your fade you wanted. Up there, and nice
baby.
Catch
That's good.
By number 8. A beautiful pass from Smiley to Michael Walters for the Ellwood City touchdown. That's how you draw it up. Good coverage, but better catch. Beautiful play, design, executed to perfection. The Wolverines now, there's no time on the clock, but they do get to 1 run one more play. Wow,
Now-
that's huge.
Now
That changes
here's the next
whole
question.
complexity of
Do
the
you
game.
chase points? Looks like they're not.
They're not.
Okay,
The
I'm okay with
Intimidator,
this.
Caitlin Kreitzer, now in for the extra point. Big drive there for the Wolverines. There's the run up and the kick, and I
Looks
was
good.
almost blocked, but does make it
Nope,
through.
nope,
No
nope,
good.
nope.
Wide
Yep.
right. So, at the end of 2 quarters from Union High School, the Union Scotties are leading 8-6. That last drive, do we have how far that was, Brad? That was about 60 couple yards,
Let's
wasn't
see here, real quick before we take a break at halftime here. We got total of 6 plays, 55 yards, 3:05 on the dot.
it? Okay, so with that, folks, we're going to let you enjoy the halftime show presented to you by the Union Scotty Band and the Ellwood City Blue Band. Brad will have some halftime stats and out-of-town scores. We'll be right back. Enjoy halftime.
Right behind you.
Man, it's warm in here, man. Over here. Oh, Lord. I wasn't thinking. One more time. What are you thinking about? I'm not thinking about anything. I'm ready to butcher it up, man. Dacia. So I'm going to say D-O-T. That way I know. This is Misery Business. Good to see you. The ATM's over there. My break time.
first hit single as a solo artist. Here is 2003's Crazy in Love. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Band Funk.
She did so well and won the Grammy.
How much was it for that? Ooh, the cheese sticks? You dumped it on the cheese sticks. No.
turn around and see if there's anybody I know that still owes me $20. First one that's not,
All right, folks, welcome back here to Socrates. What is it? What is it? I got to get this right.
Socrates
Russo Stadium here in Union, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Halftime score 8-6. Congratulations to both bands on a great halftime show by Union and Ellwood. Couple game stats here before we go into out-of-town scores. First downs, Union 7, Ellwood 6. Rushing wise in favor of the Scotties, 102 yards to 44. Flip side passing has been the name of the game for Ellwood, especially on that last drive, 55 yards in 3 minutes on 8 plays. They now got 62 yards passing to 15. Total right now is 106 Ellwood, 117 Union. Penalties 1 for 5 for Ellwood, and Union with a couple costly penalties. We saw that last week for Brentwood, against Brentwood. For Ellwood, this week it's kind of been reversed. Union has had a couple ill-advised penalties. They're 3 for 30. Third down conversions right now, Ellwood 1 for 5, Union 2 for 6. When you combine them, that's 3 for 11. Not very good right now by both teams on third downs. Turnovers, 2 interceptions for Ellwood on offense. Union's got an interception, so 3 interceptions, 3 turnovers. We can kind of throw those out the door right now. It's 8-6. So the second half, obviously, is key. I think personally this third quarter, you got to come right out of the gate because if you recall, Ellwood went and kicked off. Ellwood gets the ball first. You come down in the second half, drive down the field, score a touchdown, or even get some type of points and get some momentum back on your side, you're going to feel good going into the remainder of this game. Individual leaders, rushing wise, Elijah Palmer McCain, 7 for 40 yards. Mike Gunn for Union, 9 carries, 62 yards. Passing wise, Chris Smiley, 6 for 12, 62 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Flip side, Braylon Thomas, 3 for 6, 1 interception, 15 yards. Receiving wise for Ellwood, Brian Mariacker, 2 for 38. He had that one big catch to set up the touchdown. And then Michael Walters with that last-second touchdown in the end zone, making the score 8-6. And I tell you what, folks, you better stay with us because this second half is going to be really, really good. I know there's some out-of-town scores here.
Real
Laurel,
quick before you get that.
Oh, yes.
With that 6 points, we thank Michael's Furniture Plus in Ellwood City for donating another $50 to Club Hope.
There you go. So, Mike,
with every touchdown that Ellwood gets, they donate $50 to Club Hope.
Yep, so there you go. Make your way down to Michael's Furniture. I know I've got furniture from there, and I know Dakota was helping me out last night on a couple things on the stream. He got to witness those beautiful furnitures in my living room. Halftime scores here. Laurel 14-7 up on Neshannock. That is probably the game of the week, not only in Lawrence County, but up here on the northern side that Beaver County Times, Newcastle is covering. So 14-7 Laurel at halftime. Beaver Falls and Beaver, they're in a good battle here. It's 8-6 late second quarter. Aliquippa in a good battle with Armstrong. They traveled all the way out there, 14-7 in favor of the Quips. Mars at halftime is up on Newcastle, 28-7. Olsh scored on the very last play of the game, just like us, at the half. Olsh is up on Rochester 7-0. Keeping a little bit of a key non-conference game here. Steel Valley is up on Stowe Rocks 14-12. That's big because both those teams you can probably see down the line in playoffs. Hopewell at halftime is up on New Brighton 14-0. And then the final score here, right before halftime, Freedom tied it up. They're still playing, so it'd be halftime now. Ambridge and Freedom 6 apiece. So, Thad, to fill you in, Laurel is up on Neshannock by 7. Beaver Falls is up by 2. And New Brighton is officially right now losing. Those are your conference scores, even though we are in week 1. So a lot of things here. Like we were saying, Thad, transitioning to this third quarter, Wolverines will get the ball first, and Dakota and I were talking about it. This game feels like it's back and forth, so I'm not necessarily saying that this first drive is crucial, but with Ellwood's past and how they've been on offense, right now they're clicking. You've got to come out here, get some yards, get some momentum back, and if you score, you put the pressure back on the Scotties. So Thad, why don't you?
It's a great point, Brad, and you just wonder how much of that momentum of that last drive of that second quarter is going to carry over into this. So,
yep.
But a nice crowd here tonight. Really a beautiful evening for football. Not so blazing hot. We've played some pretty hot games over the Labor Day weekend, but this year, tonight is very, very.
And I remember being here last year. I tell you what, that sun dropped real fast, and I am very appreciative of that. That helped with the camera.
And I don't know about what your lighting situation is like on where you're sitting at, Brad, but
it's probably gonna be hard for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
I think I'm gonna feel like I'm sitting around an Amish table. I got about one candlelight worth here. Here's the run up and the kick, squib kick, and let it go out of bounds. We'll take that. Out of bounds it goes at the 35-yard line as the kick. That was number 66, wasn't it?
Yep.
Robert McCurdy. A big man with the leg. Almost looked like a Penn State kicker out there. Did you see him last night?
I did see him last night.
That's a big boy.
He is a big boy. Penn State has always had some big kickers the past couple of years.
Yep, and they're always in that 90s.
Yes.
In that upper 80s, 90s. Anyway, ball out of bounds, so the Wolverines will take over, or will start this possession.
Should be the 39.
On
sorry,
the 40-yard line.
Why did I say 39?
So, Wolverines now wanting to build off of that scoring drive to end the second quarter. Kind of a bunch formation for these Wolverines. They don't bunch up very much. Elijah around the right side, picking his way through, and you'll take that every first down.
100%.
We're going to get 5 yards on the play, and a whole bunch of Scotties there. Getting off the bottom of the pile. We'll credit Brendan Porter, but he had about 5 dark blue shirts around him. So 2nd and 5 now for the Wolverines. So handoff there to Elijah again. A nice run there. Trying the right side there this time. And I think they're going to mark him.
Just short?
Just.
Kind of looks like it.
I mean, I'm talking short by the nose of the football, short. Not
Number
a very
44, I believe, on that
fortuitous stop.
So one of the Stanleys.
Mark Stanley in there. So going to bring up a 3rd down and inches.
QB sneak it.
So Luciano Gagrick in the backfield. Smiley surveys the defense. Gets it, quarterback sneak, pushes his way forward, and the pile. Needed an inch, got about 2 yards down to the 38-yard line. So first down here for the Wolverines.
I'm glad you didn't say a mile because that would have been very unrealistic. Just saying.
I was going to go. Yeah. We keep miles for when we cover cross country, which I'm not doing.
You and me both.
God bless them. I ain't running that far unless somebody is chasing me, and they're probably going to catch me. So, Smiley, handoff there. Coming this way is Elijah, turning on the Jets around that left side. He's down to the 30, out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Pick up of 21 yards was Elijah Palmer McCain.
I'm going to
And
say number 10 drove him out of bounds.
Elijah Booker.
It's about, what, the 28-yard line?
Yep, I'm calling it the 29.
29.
So another first down for the Wolverines here. Out goes McCain after that long run, and in comes Dante Pierce. He's getting the play as Dante.
Biggest run of the
One
night.
wide out to the right, one to the left. Kind of a counter play and nothing doing there. Union was ready for that play as Luciano Gadrick really got nothing on that play. Number
Actually
3
got a
on
loss.
Andrew Cartwright.
Cartwright. Okay, he's not on my roster.
Yep.
That was a loss on the play.
Looks like it. The number
So-
2's before the.
Yeah, loss at 2. Good call. We're going to bring up a second, and we're going to call it 12. Smiley under center. Tries a handoff again this time. Not much running room there for Dante Pierce.
Either
Number-
number 9 or number 7.
Number 7, I'm thinking it was Maddox Thompson was in there.
Because they were both there, so.
So going to bring up a 3rd and 10 with that 2-yard gain. We'll call it 9. So the Wolverines now really need to convert this 3rd down after getting 2 first downs to start off this drive. Keeping everything a little tighter now. Smiley back to pass, under pressure. He's going to get hit, loses the ball, turnover, and it's going to be recovered by
They're going to say Ellwood.
Ellwood. Was able to maintain possession, and Chris Smiley was running for his life. Not much time to even set his feet on that one. It's almost like Union on these 3rd and longs are just dialing it up and bringing more guys than what Ellwood City's able to block at this point in the game.
So that would have been a loss
So-
of, what, 8?
Loss of 8. Once again, we're going to see the Wolverines go for it on 4th down. I believe this is their 3rd time tonight.
I think you're right, Thad.
3 wide outs to the right, shotgun to the right. Back is Smiley, trying to get some time. Nice dump
He's got a
pass there
seam.
underneath.
One block.
Is number 9, and he's going to be taken down at about the 36-yard line. That was Luciano Gagrick. He needed 16. Unfortunately, he only got about 6. Ball's going to be turned over on downs. I like the development of that play. I'd rather see that play on 2nd down.
Yep.
So up on that front line now for the Wolverines is Maddox Singer, along with number 72, Ryder Grinnan. We got Declan O'Brien up in there, as well as number 13, Caden Daccio.
So they didn't get any points, but they did flip the field, which is what we want. We want to play this possessive game where we got to get
Right.
one drive going, but at least you flip the field.
And I think, but now it's like we don't want that big play.
Exactly.
So Thomas is deep in the shotgun. That's abnormally deep. Handoff. He's on the keeper around that left side, and a nice stop and takedown there
Number 2.
by
I
number
wanna say?
2, Elijah Palmer McCain.
Yep.
Held that to a minimal gain because he had a lane, but credit Elijah for closing quickly to keep it to about a 3-yard gain. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Union leading in this contest 8-6. Also in that backfield for the Wolverines, defensive backfield, Gavin Partridge. 2nd down. There's a handoff. Oh, quick, big hit there. Nice defense. Number 72 in there. Ryder Grinnan stopping for a loss on the play of about 2. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. And if you're the Wolverines defense right now, coming out here after the turnover on downs, you get a 3 and out. That's a win.
No big play here. 3rd down. We've said it.
We've called this
Combined.
a lot tonight.
Yeah, 3 for 11 combined as the two teams tonight.
And
But
there's been a lot of these 3rd and greater than 5.
mm-hmm.
Thomas this time, shotgun. Rolling out. Finds a man wide open down there. Is number 10. He is beyond the first down marker. He's going to get the ball at the 40-yard line. Pick up of about 12 on the play, and that's good enough for Union Scotty's first down. And actually, you know, a little more, I don't want to say accurate throw, because Thomas was under pressure, kind of throwing across his body. The would-be receiver for Union would have a little more room to run.
I was going to say, he would be running a little bit more.
So Thomas in the shotgun. Union coming out in this half. A lot in the shotgun. Thomas rolling out to his right this time. Under pressure by Daccio. Going to throw the ball down there. Oh, nice way to come back to the ball. I mean, it was almost a coverage sack. But number 7, Maddox Thompson, coming back to the ball. And it just gave him a little too much time. Thomas was just out of real estate. But it's a pickup of about 20 on the play.
Yep, 19
Flipping the
officially.
field, so the Union Scotties are now in Ellwood City territory.
And you said it, Thad, flipping the field right back at
Yep.
Ellwood.
Yep. Thomas now around the left side, looking for a seam, bounces it out, got a little bit of a seam, up that left side he goes, taken down at about the 22-yard line. All of a sudden, Union's putting on some big plays. That's another Union first down.
Number 40 drove him out.
Number 40 with the push out there. Declan O'Brien from that defensive end position running down the field. So 1st and 10, Union about the 21-yard line. Union kind of getting things going here. So Thomas once again in the shotgun. Brings a man in motion. He settles around that right side. Going to make another man miss. Rolls his way forward. Stretches out. Number 20 back in the game with the tackle.
And that was number 4, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, I'm sorry.
They
Jackson
switched
Kerr.
again. Yep.
Give Kerr credit with the tackle, but not after about a 5-yard gain. So direct snap to Stanley. It looks like Stanley's going to stay there.
How about that backfield? Stanley and Stanley.
Yep, there you go. Proud dad moment there. Got the quarterback, Stanley, fullback, his brother this time. Oh, he wanted to pitch it, but he kept a hold of it. Oh, hit hard. Big time hit there by
9.
Luciano Gagrick. Keeping that to a minimal gain. Really no gain on that play. Luciano, just a sophomore, making his presence known here on the defense. Fast-moving third quarter, 4:26 remaining. Bring up a 3rd down and 5 from the 16-yard line. I didn't even see a kicker for them warm up before the game.
Yeah, and they went for 2 on the touchdown as well,
time.
so they're going to go for it no matter what.
So Thomas back in there, shotgun. Rolls out to the right. Got a little time, set his feet, surveys. Going to run down the field. And a nice pickup there, met there by Declan Gray, Maddox Singer. It's going to bring up a big play here. Put an asterisk beside this one because it's 4th and 1. Ball is on the 11-yard line. We don't see these guys run up the middle much at all. So up under center
I'm going to call
is
this one
Thomas.
QB sneak.
Yeah, I think it's looking that way.
Oh, he was
and there
already
he
leaning.
goes. And he's lucky they stopped him there. The Wolverines just looked off kilter. They will give Mariacker credit, but he needed a yard, and they're going to give him 2 for the first down. Union now stands there 1st and goal. So Thomas checks back out of the game.
This may be one of those ones where if you have the Stanleys in the back, one's going to be blocking, one's
I'm not
leading.
Sure. I think they want a
Kind of looks like a timeout.
timeout forthcoming here.
Yep.
So, yes, a timeout by Union. They're first. They have 2 remaining. Let's take a quick break. Welcome back, folks. Union Scotty's here, threatening with 3:24 remaining in this third quarter. It's first and goal from the 8-yard line. So got some personnel changes here.
Yep, Stanley's coming in, so we got Stanley and Stanley. The Stanley
Yep.
Steamers, how about that?
There we go. So, Matt Stanley gets the ball, high snap, going to run around that right side, finds his way into the end zone for the Union Scotties touchdown. 8-yard run, Stanley on the keeper around that right side. And he just kind of followed his holes on that one and found his way into the end zone.
I cannot be ready
So,
for those.
Senior Matt Stanley with that
Well,
touchdown.
Aiden beside me kind of jumped too.
They got
14
fireworks.
to 6, and they'll probably be going for 2, we're going to assume.
Yes.
And yes, they are.
They were pushing
Back to
They're
Thomas.
wanting to push up the time a little bit.
Thomas now in a shotgun. He's going to roll out to the right. Wants to try that again. This time he goes.
Nope.
Oh, nice hit there
No good.
by Gavin, number 6, Gavin Partridge, to break it up. He had the ball, did the receiver, but nice hit by Gavin to keep this score to 14 to 6. Quick timeout. Welcome back, folks. The Union Scotties just scored. How far was that drive? About 60 couple yards.
Let's see. Let's get an official number here. That was 10 plays, 73 yards.
73 yards.
5:21 on the clock.
So makes the score 14 to 6.
And that's big because 5 minutes plus, you're taking half a quarter.
Right.
Here's the kick.
Run up in the kick, and it's going to bounce there. Taken at the 25-yard line beyond.
He's got a seam.
Pierce. Up to the middle he goes. Makes another man miss. Dragged down. Kind of a saving tackle there
By
by
number,
number
85.
Jaden Townsell. But a nice return there from the 25 all the way into Union Scotties territory at the 48-yard line. Give him 28 yards on that return for Dante Pierce.
I think we got a bread and butter play there on kickoff returns.
Yep. And it's not going to be long. They're not going to kick to him.
Right. They're going to start
At
having
this-
to change
at this
it,
rate.
which at the same token, you've got Palmer McCain out there too. So
Right.
pick your
right,
poison.
Right. So,
Got to capitalize here now.
yes, for the Wolverines. Smiley under center, and stoppage in play.
Timeout, Ellwood.
Elwood City.
Ooh, that's not
sure.
a good
There's
one.
something there that Coach Bradley did not like to see. Folks, I don't know if you've seen it or not. We got a new sponsor, Hofnagel and Majors, a camper and RV sales and parts up there off of Route 19 right outside of Zillionople. Brian Hooker, his daughter's on the volleyball team, reached out and said, hey, we'd like to sponsor. And we said, sure. You can do that by making a donation to any booster organization of your choice. So if you're a business out there and want put on our feed, reach out to Brad or myself or Dakota, and we really don't even have a set price. We just say you want to do band, you want to do cheer, wrestling. We are nonprofit ourselves here, and we really don't want to handle the money. That way, your company or business can just go right in there and make a donation. Get us a logo, and we'll get it on the Air Force. Over 2,000 views last week. I think it was.
Yep.
Last time I looked. Chris Smiley, hand off there to Elijah. Tries that right side again. Elijah's hitting
his
that
feet.
second step.
Hey, there we
pushing
go.
the whole pile.
The Reggie Bush
They've
push.
not blowing the whistle
All
yet.
right.
And I think
Nice.
they're going to give him a whole bunch on that play. Looks like enough for a first down. Initial contact was about 5 yards, but not giving up.
I think they're going to say just
It looks like 9
short.
yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Still, nonetheless, that was a great,
great run
push.
there. And it kind of looks like right now as they're trying Elijah on that right or left side, and he's doing a much better job at finding that seam or where that hole is and making a cut up in there. Smiley under center. Handoff Elijah up the middle this time. That's going to be enough. Needed about 1.5 yards. We're going to give him 2. So that's going to be enough for an Ellwood City first down. Move the sticks, boys. Got an Ellwood City first down. So Elijah coming out, and his sophomore classmate, Dante Pierce, comes in.
Just about the 2-minute mark.
Yes,
You are
boy,
right,
that
Thad.
flew.
What
That
a
one
fast
flew.
quarter.
Got Maddox Singer out there on the line, along with Shane Lutz on the left side. 2 wideouts to the right. Quick pass, and I don't know if that ball was tipped. It sounded like it was.
And they threw it backwards, so it's technically a fumble, so it's a good thing Mary Ocker was out there.
Was able to get that. But unfortunately, a loss on the play of about 4 to 5 yards. So it'll be a 2nd and 14. And maybe the Wolverines have just gone to that play a little bit too much that the defenses are starting to recognize.
At some point, you running up the middle, you got to change it up, but that may not be the play.
For the pass play. Smiley back. Quick handoff. Hit in the backfield with authority was Dante Pierce. Number 20 was in there coming up the backside. Caden Fisher. Going to give Marcus Gunn credit in there on a tackle as well. Yeah, no gain on the play. Going to bring up third and 15. Ball at the 45-yard line. So in comes Smiley getting this play from the sidelines. He's going to be in a shotgun.
6 seconds on the time clock.
Yes, you need to get this play off. And they do. Smiley back. He takes a hit, but nice defense there by number 25, Grayson Blakely. Wouldn't have been near enough for a first down either way. Ball falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Hobel, I do believe. So, 4th down now and long for the Wolverines. Ball resting on the 45-yard line. Down by 8 points to the Wolverines. 16 seconds remaining in this fast-moving third quarter. Got 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Smiley awaits, rolls out, throws the ball up.
He's
to
there.
Mariocker with the catch all the way down.
Oh, it's just
fall.
short.
No,
Oh, he
they
dropped
called
it.
it incomplete.
Oh,
Boy, I thought he had it when he curled to come back for the ball. And you're right, Brad. It would have been short of the first down line of gain. No, it was not incomplete. That was a completed pass. But the ball was short of the line of gain. So ball over on downs. A little bit of confusion.
Yeah, it took a little bit to.
That was completed to Mariocker.
Mariocker, yes.
Down to the 27.
26.
26.
So pick up a 14, but needed 15. Just short of the line.
And we only got 8 seconds left in the quarter.
No, we don't. And there's some, the officials now, I don't think they're talking about where they're going to dinner afterwards. They're maybe a little confusion, but they're shaking heads. All right, 8 seconds remaining here. Ball over on downs. We've said that a couple times. Wow, heavy to the right side this time, Thomas. And just nowhere to run. He almost had too many guys in front of him of his own team. So pick up of about 2 on the play.
And that's the quarter.
Declan O'Brien in there. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's the Union Scotties 14, the Ellwood City Wolverines 6. We'll take a quick timeout. Welcome back, folks, as we start this 4th quarter with the Union Scotties leading 14-6. Just a back and forth kind of game here. Yardage right now is Union 191 to the Wolverines 159. Maybe seeing Ellwood City getting away from the pass that we saw last week, but that may be dictated by the defense that they are going up against. Union now with the ball. 2nd and 5.
The official was off by 10 yards.
Yeah, I want to think there's.
Oh, the wrong direction. And it should be 2nd and 9, not 2nd and 4.
No, when I saw I think they're the chain gang.
Yeah, they're definitely wrong right now. The nice thing is we got this on camera.
No.
They could ask us. They could
There's
chime
just
in.
some confusion now
Yeah, it should be 2nd
on
and
the
9.
officials. The side judge coming in. He wants to join in on the conversation.
From both sides.
Yeah.
Yes, from both sides.
I officially got 2nd and 9 from the 28. The sticks are wrong, so we'll see what they're going to do here. They're still talking. I think we're finally moving the sticks from the looks of it. So they're going to reset the clock. Have not played it down yet. And the sticks still don't know what's going on yet. Okay, now we're flipping sticks. No pun intended at all. Like the sticks literally just reversed. One went to the right, one went to the left.
And
it's
you
still wrong.
Saw it all on camera.
It's still wrong. There we go. Ka-ching. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Should be about 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8 at least. There you go. Now we've got something going.
All right.
And,
We don't-
and look,
hey.
head coach Dan Bradley's leading the way. Did you see that? He was leading the charge there.
I had an injury timeout. I got a doggone leg cramp here. I thought I was going to, jeez, man alive. Get an injury, and we're not
Listen,
in the press
it's
box
86
thing.
degrees. It's like 80 right
It's
now.
not 80 right now.
It's
Second
warm.
down and 9. I think I'm going to make it. It's Thomas back to pass.
Oh,
He's
he's
got
got one
time this
open.
time. Way down the field, and
There we
ball
go.
falls incomplete. Pass intended for number 21, Dante Jonke, and nice coverage downfield. The key to that play happening was Thomas did have time back there
He did.
to let the would-be receiver get down the field.
And we'll give credit. Elwood has not gotten into the backfield, but on the flip side, their coverage has been on par
Well,
so far.
I think that's more the key.
Yep.
And but we obviously know Thomas, when he's in there, quarterback is not afraid to take off and run the ball.
Yeah, that's
so
where
I
it's
think
hard.
there's some stay-at-home mentality there on defense. That
It's hard to do so.
Yeah,
Big one here,
Thomas,
3rd and
pretty good
9.
athlete. Yes, 3rd and 9.
How about that? Another long 3rd down.
Yes,
Movement
Thomas.
early? No?
didn't call
Okay.
it. Going to go deep down there.
Nobody's there.
And no one
Okay.
home. Ball overshot. Number 10, Elijah Booker. Elijah Palmer McCain was actually the closest person to it.
Something I don't like there. You got away. Union got away from their run offense there a little bit. I don't know if that's something I would have done, but hey, nonetheless, I
They
was
want to
going
try to catch him off guard.
Yeah,
So
something.
there has not been many punts in this game at all.
No.
And Thomas back to punt again.
Thomas is coming over to talk. Just be careful. This could be a time where something different could happen.
Yeah, but
We're going to get a timeout here again. Nope, here comes
they
55.
they don't have enough people on the
Yeah,
field.
only got 10.
And they got 5 seconds to get this ball off.
They're going to get it just in time.
Yep, he does. This Thomas, he was hustling.
Yeah, I told you. There it is.
He's going to keep it. Oh, he does the kick. How's that not? There got to be an illegal man downfield.
You'd think it would, but
I don't see any flags.
that was Dakota. Did we not just watch that last
Yes,
night?
we did. Very close. Similar
Well, anyway,
situation
they
in
did
a college
punt
game.
the ball from the 27. They were. We'll see where the ball kicked out of bounds.
Somewhere right around the 47.
They're still. Yep. 49.
Okay, so only a 20-yard punt, basically. So good field position for the Wolverines here.
Yes. Down by 8.
And may become a factor later on. Both teams with only 2 timeouts.
Good point, Brad.
Thank you. I have them every once in a
Yes,
while.
you do.
Very few because
And
of
I'll
stats.
point them out. So, Smiley in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Dante gets up to the line. There's the handoff. 1 to keep Dante Pierce. Keeping the
Keep
legs
rolling.
a churning.
Okay.
Going to get about 6 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 4.
I'm going to say 44 or 53 on the tackle.
53, Jamal Mitchell.
And then Stanley. So down to the 41. We just got to keep everything positive going forward.
Yeah, and that's the key. When the drives have been killed for the Wolverines, it's when they've had negative yards, a negative play. 2nd and 4. Smiley this time to Elijah. Makes a stutter step. Turns on the Jets.
Touchdown.
A nice run. A nice run. Guys, you got to blow the whistle there. I mean, they had him picked up.
Right.
But that's enough for a 1st down by Elijah Palmer McCain. Needed 4. Got 6.
What are we at, Brad? Close to 12 first downs for Ellwood tonight?
Let's see here. What is that?
So the
34?
Wolverines
Yeah.
now with 1st and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Yep. 11 for Union. 10 first downs now for Ellwood.
Okay.
So been able to move the ball.
Yes, they
They
have.
just need to finish the drive. So on this 1st down, Smiley. Quick pass out there to Mariacker. Makes a man miss. Makes another guy. Rolls a man over. Depending on the spot, we may have another 1st down. Number 8 in there on the stop. Brendan Porter. But a nice catch and go there by Mariacker. Going to give him a pickup of 8. And them long arms of his kind of got him an extra couple, 3 or 4 yards on that play. So Wolverines moving the ball here. at the 26-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. Low snap, and he loses it. Smiley alertly jumps on the ball. There's those negative plays we don't want to see, Brad.
Right.
But snap was a little bit low. Smiley alertly jumps on it. Loss of about 3 on the play. Gonna bring another 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 6. A short 6. So the Wolverines trying to get something here on this 3rd down.
And if they don't get it here, you know this is 2
I
down
believe
territory.
so.
100%.
I've seen that all
And
night.
I'm okay with this timeout.
We got
This
a
is a key down right now.
Timeout, Ellwood.
You don't want to take it with like 9 minutes left, but at the same token, this is a big play.
Yeah, you're
On point
down
again.
in there.
And that leaves Ellwood with what?
Just
one
one now,
timeout
though. Yeah.
with 9:11 left.
But an important drive here for the Wolverines.
Yep. Folks, if you want to catch any of our live streams, check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. Check us out on our YouTube page. You can catch games from all the way back, and I kid you not, all the way back to 2016, with a little highlights from 2011 when Ellwood made the playoffs. Back in the day, ABC's WTAE had a couple highlight videos back in the day. We will be streaming tomorrow's volleyball game. That'll be our next stream tomorrow, 11 and noon tomorrow versus Riverside.
I will do my best to be there, but I will refer to my statement about picking sweet corn every day for Shop and Save. It's Labor Day weekend. I'm not making any guarantees.
I
I'll
understand.
do what I can do.
Big weekend.
And Smiley with a handoff to Dante Pierce.
There you go.
One thing we're seeing about Dante and Elijah too, forward progress.
Yes.
You know, they're taking that hit and they're rolling the way forward. He needed 6, got about 3.
Number
Big
44
4th down.
with that tackle.
Stanley with the tackle.
And what that
Mark
play
Stanley.
and what that play there, Thad, was we know we're going on it 4th down. Let's make it a short 4 and 2, 4
Right.
and 3. Who knows? Maybe you break a tackle and all of a sudden it's 1st down anyways.
Right.
Just got to get the subs correctly.
Yes. I think they got the package in there that they want.
Big package.
Something there. Declan O'Brien is in the
expect play
backfield.
action here.
Trying to call him off
and they got him.
And they did it. It worked. Nice job by Smiley to get him off sides. That's the 2nd time tonight the Wolverines have got a 1st down via the penalty by the defense.
So 1st down for the Wolverines.
That was just
That's big.
nice play there. But they're not really changing the play. Same
No.
formation, everything in there. Smiley now with the ball 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Hand off there to Elijah around that left side. He's got a man to beat. Up that left side goes Elijah into the corner. Going to be out of bounds, short of the goal line. Was Elijah, and I love that burst of speed coming off that left side.
What are we going to say? Down to the 1 or the 2?
Looks like on the side judge here, we're at the 1-yard line. 20-yard run for Elijah, setting up a 1st and goal.
Okay, he just shifted to the 3rd yard line.
Okay.
But nonetheless, big
huge,
play.
huge sequence of 2 plays there. Smiley up under center. He's going to do the keeper. Falls his way forward. Keep churning, buddy. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Fumbled the ball. Wow. A turnover. There was a stack up there. And Smiley lost the ball. And now he's down. Appeared to be injured. Gets himself back up. And it looks like a cramping situation there. But, wow, the Wolverines knocking on the door. And credit to Union Scotties for getting the turnover. That's what the 3rd turnover for the Wolverines tonight. And none of them have been more costly than that. And actually, the fumble was recovered in the end zone.
Right.
So now, wow.
That's a touchback now. So they'll get the ball back at the
at
20.
the 20-yard line.
And that's not even the worst of it. Just no points. That's
Right,
the tough one.
Right, you're down by 8 with 8 minutes left to go. Either team has had that time-consuming drive yet tonight, but I can guarantee you,
Smiley's up and walking.
Coach Niedbala would love to see a time-consuming drive right now. There's a big package out there, number 70 for Mike Thomas. He stands at 6'2", 250 pounds. One of the linemen for Union. So 14-6 Union after the fumble recovery in the end zone will start from their 20-yard line. Wolverines need a defensive stop. A turnover would be even better. Thomas pitches out there to Gunn, trying to dance his way, finds a little seam, rolls his way forward, and then cleaned up and hit. Looks like Declan Gray in there to slow him down. Maddox Singer getting off the bottom of the pile.
Yep.
Along with number 20, Jackson Kerr. Kerr seems to have a nose for the football right now. Really, it looked like a lot further than that, but a pickup of 2 on the play. Going to bring a 2nd down and 8.
And the clock continues to run.
I was thinking that too, Brad. Right now,
There's not much Ellwood can do other than let's keep this a long 2nd down, get to a
Right.
3rd down here.
right, on this 2nd and 8, they can really hope for that. Thomas surveys the defense.
Up.
I think we got a legal formation of some sort.
Somebody shifted, 2 people shifted or something. Illegal shift
Yep.
or substitution, one of the 2.
Against Union.
Yeah. So there you
Going
go.
to knock him back 5 yards, make that 2nd and 8 now a 2nd and 13. Second down and 13. The Scotties now on this 2nd and long. Stanley in the backfield, side Thomas. Trying that jet sweep again.
Flag.
Number 4 got a flag down up that right side.
It's gonna
but
be a
not
hold.
much happening there for Matt Stanley.
It's going to be a hold, I believe.
I want to say Mariocker was in there. If you're the Union head coach right now, you're not liking seeing these sequence of penalties.
Okay, they're going to say illegal shift now.
Illegal shift.
Against
I
Union.
think they may want to abort that formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
That's
5 more
another
yards
5
back.
yards.
Yeah, push another 5. Why not?
So it'll be 2nd and 18.
About the 11, I believe.
Clock will start, 25-second game clock, and the clock will start 6:42 remaining. Ball all the way back to the 10-yard line. They need to get past the 30-yard line.
I mean, the ball's going in the right direction just for the wrong team right now.
Right,
It's
right.
just in Ellwood's hands. We're good. Big 2nd down here.
Thomas wanted to keep it. What? Oh,
You got to wrap
got
up
around.
here. Just get him in the
Up that
corner
right
there.
side he comes, stays
There
in
you go.
bounds. Taken down there by number 72 on Thomas. Ryder Grinnan.
I'm wondering, did he fumble out of bounds? Because the clock stopped. He wasn't out yet, though. So I'm wondering if he fumbled out of bounds.
Well, anyway, it's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Yep.
And I believe that did happen, Brad.
At the
So
17.
6-12, 3rd and 13 sits the ball.
It's a big one.
Yes, it is. Need a defensive stop here if you're a Wolverines fan.
Clock is stopped, so that helps. You just got to stop
Yep,
him here.
It saved you 30 seconds. Thomas in the shotgun. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 to the right. Hand off there to Gunn. Up the middle he goes. He wraps his way forward. Gets it out all the way, depending upon the spot,
And they're going
to
to say
the
a yard.
30-yard line. It's really going to depend.
They're going to stop the clock. That's a very favorable spot.
Yes,
They're going to give it to
is.
him. Wow.
They gave him the first down.
Wow.
Wow, he needed 13, got 13.1. That was a huge play there. That runner was that Gunn?
I believe it was
Yeah.
Gunn, yes.
So a big play there with 5:48 remaining. 1st and 10 for the Scotties. New set of downs. Thomas, handoff to Gunn. Round that right side this time. Nice tackle taken down there
Partridge.
by number
Gavin
6,
Partridge.
Gavin Partridge. Keeps the gain minimal, but he does stay in bounce. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8.
If you're looking at the stats, wow, Thad. I tell you what, it's almost like almost every single stat is exactly the same.
Well, we got 2, I think, pretty evenly matched teams.
I would say.
We couldn't say that last year,
Right.
but we can this year. On this 2nd and 8, Thomas. Handoff. Big, huge hole there for Gunn. Makes the man miss. He's off to the races. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35. There's the big play we feared. Down to the 10-5. Touchdown. No flags on the field. 68-yard run by Gunn over that left side. He had a hole at the line of scrimmage. You could drive a Mack truck through. Folks, that makes the score 20-6 with 4:41 remaining. That hurts for the Wolverines. You did not want to give up the big play. You had them at the previous play before, or 2 plays before, on a 3rd and 18, and they converted that.
I think he may have heard me. He didn't want the stat to be
Yeah,
even.
the stats
and
are much different now. More importantly, on the scoreboard, 20-6. So looks like they're going to go for 2.
We may have to burn a timeout, maybe, or what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm not sure. The official.
Oh, I think they're asking where they want to put the ball, spot the ball.
Okay.
Because they have an option to put on the left hash,
Yes, they
right
do.
hash, in the middle.
So all spread out now is Union for this 2-point conversion. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quick pass, and it's dropped by number 21. Wasn't he get his fingers around? Dane Jonke. So that makes the score 20-6 in favor of the Union Scotties. Folks, stick around after the game. We'll have some out-of-town scores as well as game stats. Of course, you can catch the stats probably tomorrow morning at on the ecwolverines.com webpage.
And definitely give a shout out to, was it 92.1?
Yep, getting to that. Yep, good point, Brad. 92.1, you'll hear in this area the Don Rebel, with all of your high school sports scores and highlights. That show goes to about 11 o'clock. I'm not sure if 92.1 carries it that far.
Yeah.
But
If you watch it on the Trib website, they go to midnight because we were watching
yeah,
that
they
coming
did
back from
coming
Brentwood.
back from Brentwood last week. So the Wolverines now find themselves down by 14 points with 4:41 remaining.
The score may be different. The teams are different, but you know what? This kind of has that vibe of last week where Ellwood was creeping back in and there was that one gut punch touchdown by Brentwood. I'm not saying it's over yet, but 14 and 4:41, you got to get a quick score and then some.
But
hey, this
we
is
got
the
Dante
play right
Pierce
here.
back here. Yes,
Yeah.
we're on the same page.
I don't see this even.
Big man
Yeah.
kicking off.
I don't see this going past the front line very
They
far.
have him listed at 6'0", 195.
That's 195 maybe when he's sweating on a good, bright, sunny day.
Yeah. Here's a run up and the kick.
There you go.
Kicks it,
That's a smart
and,
move by them.
They're just content to
Why
take
not?
it out of bounds.
Yep, why not?
And
It's a no-brainer at this point. I
Right.
think people are going to catch on what's happening in that return
but
game.
you know, at the same time, though, the way that runner, the gunner
was
on that
close.
far side,
He was
he was
close.
running down there. Kind of makes you wonder, you know, if I'm one of the opposing team next week,
Right.
I'm going to put a blocker on him.
Yep.
So Wolverines will start this possession, 4:40 remaining, at the 40-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 4. 4:40 remaining. 20-6.
Just a lot of force.
Yep. Sophomore Chris Smiley.
Here's hoping he bounces back. I know he lost that fumble in the end zone, but he's
Yep.
got to bounce back. There's no time to think about it.
Right.
Move forward.
So sidecar to his left and right. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass is a lefty. Throws it down the field. Oh, out of the outstretched arms
Just high.
of
Number 8.
Michael Walters. Just a little high. Ball falls incomplete, stopping the clock at 4:35.
And he's open there, but I tell you what, we're talking maybe a 15-yard pass, and he had to throw that over 40, 50 yard or 50-some feet just to get it there. That's
Right.
tough.
And the one thing's we haven't talked about it at all tonight, these defensive linemen, they look tall to me.
Yes.
And they're coming through the line, and it's just Chris is having a hard time getting the ball over top of them. Rolls to the side this time. And that ball
boy.
is.
Yep. Yeah, I think that one's intercepted if he stayed in bounds.
If he stayed in bounds.
No quick reaction.
Yes, it is. The official, I don't understand, did not move, change of possession, but interception at the 42-yard line. What number was that on the INT?
I want to say it was number 24.
I didn't catch
Mike
it.
Gunn.
I want to say it was.
I believe it was. He's in that vicinity. So another turnover for the Wolverines. Going to be 4:28 remaining. And now the clock is not the Wolverines' friend. So Union now will take over. I think Smiley had the right idea on that play, but just a lot of traffic around there.
Officials all talking now.
Yep.
Now they may be talking about dinner.
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one.
It is.
But you got to use this as a learning exercise, learning curve, something.
We talk about it being a very young team.
I was just going to say, you got sophomores out there throwing and slinging balls
Right.
left and right. It's a no-brainer. You got
Well,
sophomores.
it's a learning curve.
It is a learning curve.
For these young players.
Okay, got to get a stop here.
Yes, they do. Union. And I think we're going to see a heavy dose of gun. Oh,
Good tackle
big
there.
tackle there.
Oh, they're going to call it. They're
Oh,
gonna call
no.
it. Yep.
Got Daccio. Is it on a horse
Yep.
collar?
They're going to call something up high, either face mask or horse collar.
Yep. So the officials now conversing.
They're going to talk about it, so maybe the hand was there, just maybe didn't touch anything. There you
Oh,
go.
waved it off.
Okay.
Cooler heads prevailed.
How about that?
So I don't think that official over there has thrown many flags tonight, and he just wanted to make sure it still worked.
Right.
So, nonetheless, no gain on the play for the Scotties. The other thing is the penalty will stop the clock momentarily, but now the whistle blows and they're back rolling. So right at the 4-minute mark, 2nd and 10. Thomas in the shotgun. Handoff to Gunn. First man misses, but hit there by, slowed down by Maddox Singer. And then Gunn's forward progress going to get him about 3 more. And also Jackson Kerr in there, Brad. Give him a little love. We got that nose for the football tonight. So 3rd down here for the Wolverines. 3rd down conversions have not been a real big thing in the night, but Union has converted some here in this 4th quarter. That's really changed the complexity of this game. So on this 3rd and 8, Thomas.
Yeah, just be
Sent
careful.
Stanley
This
in
could be a
motion.
pass. Nope,
Thomas
he's just going to run it off.
on that right side. Makes a man miss, weaves his way forward.
Okay,
and
there you go.
Yep, he's going to get stopped. I thought he was going to get there But number 73 for the Wolverines, Evan Twindell, had a different thought in mind and pushed him back. So
And this one's a no-brainer. You definitely go for it. You got a 2-touchdown lead.
Yep,
You
on
keep the clock
fourth
running.
and a short one.
Yep. This is a no-brainer. If I'm Wolverines, you got to stack that front line. You know it's going to be a QB sneak, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but don't you got to be mindful of that ability to run to the left or right.
Yep. They're going to think about it from the looks of it.
See, we
Thomas is over here.
covered all bases there. They
We
can
did.
run left, they can run right, in the middle. One of us is going to be right. So almost look like they're going to let the clock run down and call a timeout. So 2:09 remaining. Union now has one timeout remaining.
Same with Ellwood.
Ellwood has one. And time is dwindling here for the Wolverines. As we said, Wolverines will be traveling to, Carlinton?
Which one, Ellwood?
Ellwood, yes.
Next week we're at Carlinton. Yep. Don't ask me about their press box just
Yes,
yet. We're going to figure it out.
we will figure it out, but want to get everything else done this week leading up to that. And our week is not done. Check us out tomorrow, 11 o'clock JV for the volleyball game and varsity game following. The girls volleyball team is 2-0. Had a big win last night, went to 5 sets against Southside. Them girls come home from that game, they were exhausted, but they were real, they fought to get the win. Went up 2-0. Southside matched it 2-2, and then the Wolverines were able to put it away in the 5th set. Here we go, folks, on this 4th and 1, and he moved. Oh, no. I think they were wanting to try to call him offsides, but there was movement on the right side of the line.
They've done that a few times with the short fours.
Yeah, they have.
You know what, though? I'm still going for it.
So it appears a different package is coming in. We'll wait and see. I do believe they are. We kind of did a half-hearted fake last time.
Right.
But he was not even in punt formation. He was in punt formation. So 4th and 6 here. Thomas gets the ball, wants to throw. Throws it down there in that seam to number 10. And he takes a knee, was hit by Gray, but a nice catch. Going to be enough for the Union Scotties first down. Elijah Booker, pretty good athlete. We've said his name a few times tonight. That goes from the 47 of the Wolverine of Union to the 41
of the Wolverines.
So now a minute 46, a minute and 10, and I think they'll be pretty content with now running out this clock. And we certainly do want to thank the Union Scotties, the athletic director, for letting us come in here tonight on this 1st and 10. Yep, delay of game. Knock him back 5 yards. Something that I've noticed tonight is Thomas and his head coach. They sure do converse a lot. And so moving back 5 yards, going to bring up a 1st and 15. Minute 21 remaining. Going to take the knee is Thomas. As we're going to wind down this, they had 2 more times they could do that. The Ellwood City Wolverines, this is 27 games lost in a row. Yes, they did only score 1 touchdown tonight, but this is the same stadium we came to last year and was mercied. A young team, and I think each week here, Brad, we're seeing stuff that we can build off of.
And it's not all the same stuff. So this is we're getting a good package here of 2 games in a row
right.
of good battle. we saw in the second half they came out. They looked really good on the one drive, and unfortunately just
And
not going to prevail.
It's a turnover thing.
Yes.
It's a turnover thing, and as we're about to wind down this game, so the Wolverines now fall to 0-2 on the season.
It's going to be a
waning moments.
It's going to be a tough one to swallow because of that run to the end zone, the fumble there, and that was the momentum switch there for
Right.
Ellwood and Union. But again, what we got to also remember about this is, I know you and I are thinking the same thing. We want the win.
We do.
But we got to remember, this is non-conference. This isn't going to change a single thing in conference.
Right. Right.
Yes, it's a loss, but there's a lot of things to take away from the past couple of nights.
Right. Right. So
I think what we'll do, Thad, is we'll take a short little break. We'll get some quick stats and out-of-town scores, and we'll call it a night.
Great.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, here to Socrates Russo Stadium here at Union High School in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, as the Wolverines unfortunately fall to the Scotties, 20-6 tonight. Big momentum shift there was that run up the middle from 2 yards out by the quarterback, Chris Smiley, unfortunately fumbling the ball, and that pretty much set the tone for the victory for the Scotties. So a couple in-house stats from tonight's game. Total first downs, Ellwood had 12, Union had 13. Rushing-wise, Union had the edge in this one. Mike Gunn and the Stanleys and Thomas, kind of a four-way monster there running the ball-wise. They total 242 yards compared to Ellwood 111. Passing, flip side, Ellwood had the passing in tonight's game, 91 yards to 51. Total yards overall, Union 293, Ellwood 202. Penalties favored Ellwood this week. They had a big one last week that unfortunately cost them the game early against Brentwood. Tonight, Union shot themselves in the foot a couple times. 8 penalties, 53 yards, and a couple crucial ones there to keep Ellwood in it late in the game. Turnovers-wise, the turnover ratio after 2 weeks is not going to be pretty. 4 turnovers for Ellwood, 1 for Union. That means 9 turnovers to 2 so far on the early 2-game stretch here. That's if you're doing the math there, 9 minus 2, or reverse it around, 2 minus 9. You're minus 7 on the turnover differential. Not something that's going to win you very many ball games. All right, let's go to a couple individual stats here. On offense there, rushing-wise for Union, clipping the 100 mark, in fact, almost hitting 150, was Mike Gunn. 16 carries, 147 yards, 1 touchdown, a 9.2 average rushing. Matt Stanley went 7 for 57 with a touchdown. He had an 8.1 mark. And then Braylon Thomas, 12 carries, 36 total yards. That's not really indicative of how much he ran because of a couple sacks there. He had a touchdown. You combine it all, 40 carries, 242 yards, and an average of 6 yards per carry. Flip side, Elijah Palmer McCain, he clips the 100 mark, and so we'll see his name in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. 14 carries, 106 yards, an average of 7.6. Dante Pierce, 6 carries, 27 yards. The Wolverines, 31 carries, 111 yards, 3.6 average on the night. Passing-wise for the Wolverines, Chris Smiley, 9 of 18, 91 yards and a touchdown, and a long pass of 33 to set up that touchdown. The downfall there, unfortunately, is they did have 3 interceptions tonight. Opposite side, Union, Braylon Thomas, 6 of 11, 1 interception, 51 yards. Managed the game. He did not turn the ball over too much. He managed the game. He read the plays very well. Either he's going to pass it or run for the first down. Receiving-wise, Maddox Thompson for Union had 2 catches for 22 yards. Brighton, Mariacker, 4 catches, 59 yards. And Luciano Gakarich, 2 for 17. And Michael Walters, that 1 for 10 and the touchdown before halftime. So there are your game stats. Folks, the Wolverines will fall to 0-2. The Scotties will go to 1-1. Wolverines will travel to Carlinton next Friday, 7 o'clock kickoff. We will be there in some way or some fashion. We're hoping for a live stream. We shouldn't have an issue, but we'll have to check in with the ADs of both schools and see what we got on tap for next Friday. It's a couple out-of-town scores. And, Thad, I'm glad you are sitting down for this one because there are some crazy scores out there. I'm going to start with the biggest lopsided score of the night, and I did not expect this to be that lopsided. I know Mars is a very good coach team this year, and they're looking for not only playoffs, they're looking to make it all the way. They upend Newcastle 51-7 tonight. Wow. So Newcastle will have to be looking back at the books on that one to see what they can do. Fourth quarter action, Olsh up 13-8 on Rochester. Also fourth quarter, Armstrong and Aliquippa tied 14-14 late in that one, 4 minutes to go. Here you go, folks. We did not get a Hopewell New Brighton update. It was 14-0 Hopewell. We're going to try and get an update. But here are the 2 other conference games. There's one conference game actually being played. We're going to leave that one for last. Quarter number 4, 3 minutes remaining. Beaver 19, Beaver Falls 16.
Wow.
So that may be an upset there, brewing. Finally, we're going to do a shout out. I know James Dotson from Union High School is covering this one. If you have time after I make this statement, switch over to Lawrence County Sports Network. I know they're down to 1:45 supposedly in that fourth quarter. It is Laurel 21, Neshannock 21.
Oh, wow.
So definitely switch over to Lawrence County Sports Network. You're going to catch a really good finish there. Hey, that I am done for this week. Why don't you take us out?
Great. Thank you, Brad. And you digest them stats. A lot of rushing yards there. 68 of them came on one run. They kind of put the nail in the coffin for Union Scotties here tonight. We don't have much more, Brad, tomorrow. And as always, get on our YouTube page and subscribe to that. You'll get alerts of all the things we do. Check out ecwolverines.com, Facebook, Twitter, and get all your high school Ellwood City sports. So with that, on behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall, producer and stat engineer, the whole 9 yards, Brad Windhorst, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone. Good night.